yours. Mine's pretty messy.
When they give me the photos back, because I never remember when I take photos out. So it's like a fun little surprise of what I've been doing for the past month. But I like it. Yeah.
You look so cute.
But when you're really drunk, like it's a scary environment because like you're exposed to so many people you don't know, and most of them are like drunk or like they can be on drugs, and then like like really bad things can happen to you, and like that's when you're more vulnerable if you're like drunk or like exposed to that environment. And yeah, it's just scary, like loud music, you can't even talk to anyone properly,
And it's literally poison. But at the same time, it's kind of like fun. Like people like it because it's fun, but it's like way more dangerous than, let's say, weed.
Because people are still gonna do it, but it's the difference between you do it and you fully know what you're doing, and you just do it because like that's what you do.
Since it like moves so much money in the economy, people are like, oh, who cares if they die? It's like,
yeah. I've learned not to accept drinks in general because like obviously that's when you get drugged, like, and also like bartenders do that a lot, like they drug people. Like I've been drugged by a bartender.
Me too.
So it's like I prefer to know what I'm drinking.
Everyone is doing it, so I'm also gonna get drunk, get wasted, and just sit on the floor and just do nothing. Many people say I can't party without alcohol, but it's not true,
And like also seeing alcohol as something transactional, like in clubs, let's say, like, oh, if I talk to you, if I flirt with you, if I give you something, you're gonna give me a drink.
Yeah.
And that's like alcohol as a currency between men and women is also like such a huge thing, and people are just like, oh, that's fine. Like sometimes like I take advantage of it. Like sometimes in clubs I'm like, oh, I want a drink. So I just go, literally not even flirt. I talk with a guy and they expect something from me because I'm just giving them any kind of attention. Like I'm not even flirting. I'm just like saying like, hi, what's your name?
And the best conversations are also when you're sober, when you're clearly thinking what you're saying, because otherwise you're just talking random bullshit.
Bond with, I feel like you get bonds both ways. Like you get bonds when you're really drunk because it's like you're in the bathroom with a bunch of other drunk girls and then you all exchange Instagrams and then you're like, but like,
who is this person? You wake up with like 5 people.
You're like, who is this person?
Like I was talking to a friend the other day because she came over from New York and we were just like having a bottle of wine in her like window. And every single time we had a drink, we just like celebrated to something, like to our friendship, to this year, to whatever. And I just feel like that's, for me personally, that's what makes drinking fun, celebrating or like giving it a purpose.
I love how I'm criticizing alcohol and I'm pouring it out.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers!
Wow.
Yay!
I was like 7. Me and this girl I was best friends with had something called the kissy game.
No! What? We always like played family in my school, and it was like, oh, someone has to be the dad. It was an all-girls school too. Everyone just kissed because like, there was a mom and there was a dad. But like eventually, like as years went by, like almost more than half of those girls are like not straight.
A lot of my friends are bi. Even guys. I think it's like, especially during, I don't meet a lot of bi men.
So much like with girls, it's a little bit like
I can sexualize a lot of way because like men get something out of it.
Yeah. There's like I can sexualize a girl liking girls, but then I can also like get with her, so it's like it works for me. But like with bi guys, it's like straight men don't really like get anything out of it, so it's just like, oh, you're just gay or you're just straight.
Because I feel like romance, like, is definitely a huge part of like life. I feel like everywhere you go, you see people holding hands. So sometimes when I'm straight, so I wouldn't know exactly what it's like, but like a lot of my friends always like mention that it was like so hard growing up because they felt like maybe I'm just like I don't like anyone.
Yeah, I don't think you're defined by who you love. You're your own person, and you have your own personality. And who cares if you're gonna be with a girl or a guy? It's something private, I think, and intimate that you share with that person and with that gender, whatever it is. Of course, for the gay people, it was really important to say it out loud to make it normal. But I think nowadays you don't have to you don't have to say it all the time, because it's what you do and what you will do and what you like, and nobody can change that fact.
We are surrounded by people that are very accepting, by young people, by like more open-minded people, so we get to think like that, but like a lot of people really don't. Okay, fashion school, no one gives a shit about anything at all.
Like, what can I wear? Yeah, that's true. I might put bombs or Crocs.
They will judge if you wear sweatpants, or they won't judge you because of your identity. And like people are like, oh my gosh, people are so sensitive right now. No, people are not. People are just like caring about other people's cultures and like actually giving credit and recognizing cultures.
I know, like, all the media I consume, I know confirms.
I'm in a bubble.
Yeah, like, I know I'm in a bubble. I know all the media I consume, like, confirms what I believe.
Yeah.
So then it's like, maybe it feels like there's a balance, but I don't really truly know.
We just attract people who are very like-minded.
A lot of people in the media put themselves where they're not supposed to put their opinion in the first place. Like, you have no idea. You genuinely have no idea. And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just something that I see often, and I think that it's interesting to see how everybody's environment truly genuinely affects their opinion.
I bought it when I was 9 for my trip to Canada.
Oh, that's so